And also like most of the projects I'm doing now have been adapted from a successful book.
Right.
So, which is great, and there is that pressure, but you kind of know you have this built-in audience, but you also know you have an audience that is looking to make sure you included all of their favorite parts of the book. But I guess yeah, it's a theme in my personal life and my career is just like looking for love.
This isn't like a date, is it? I'm teasing. You were so mean to me the first time we met.
Yeah, I hope you've forgotten.
I haven't.
Sorry about that, because I like you enormously.
Pretty much every bad thing in life is a result of bad timing. Every good thing is a result of good timing.
Just finished reading the book you recommended. This was spectacular.
Maybe next time you will listen to me when I tell you something's the best.
Well, sometimes books don't find us until the right time.
Hey, I'm Jim Alexander with Real Talker. Well, I'm so happy to talk to you guys. I absolutely love this movie. I have so many questions to get to go, so hopefully I get it all in right away. You know, Kunal, can I start with you here? That scene when you're having that TV dinner and you know you just swipe it like Thor and it goes just flying across the room and it hits like I think the fireplace or whatnot. How many takes did that take? And what was this dinner that you hated it so much? Like, what was in it actually?
Well, it was, I think, a vegetable korma, frozen Indian meal, and I believe we did one take of
I was
that.
about to say, with our schedule, you probably got one take.
Yeah, no, also, it was just perfect. It was, one of those steaks that, especially with a physicality like that, it was just one of those things that it just, for some reason, it was perfect. We did one take.
That's like Thor. Like I said, that went flying across. I'm like, that is majestic. I don't know how many
Thank
takes
you.
that took, but
Thank
fantastic.
you. I've never been compared to Thor.
I know. I was like,
that would be...
I read this script. AJ Fikry was reminding me of Thor. So
Yeah, exactly.
In that one scene, he had the might of Thor. I'm thinking here, I got this all wrong in life. I'm swiping endlessly and continue to be single. Should I be in bookstores maybe? Because that seems to be the place where love could happen and you actually find someone with common interests. I think I got this all wrong.
yeah, I mean, maybe so. Maybe you should try it out. No, but I think the story of Amelia and AJ, like, it wasn't supposed to happen. His wife died. The only reason they met is because he's gone through this grief. And, as you can tell when they first meet, things don't go so well. And the only reason they come back together is because of the love of this book called the Late Bloomer, and they bond over stories, and then they realize, oh wow, we actually do have a lot in common, like we can have these deep conversations. So it kind of is a love story that wasn't supposed to happen but happens anyway, and she kind of represents second chances in a way. um but yes, I mean, I think that bookstores are a dying breed and
Mm-hmm.
should all go visit them more. Who knows what can happen there.
Do you guys believe in that sort of love that still exists in these days of like digital and tech, everything, that you can organically find someone just by something so, I guess, old school in a way?
I think absolutely. I think that is literally the power of this movie, is that you can find love through the love of books. You can find, the reason that the baby gets left in the bookstore is because the mother thinks that they could have a better life in a bookstore because it represents integrity and education and kindness. And so, yes, absolutely.
That's well said. I guess it makes
Yeah.
me a hopeful romantic in that way, thinking that's
Yeah.
still possible. A
Yeah.
love like that, which is great. I love that stories are like that, which kind of leads me to you, Lucy. I feel like now correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like I can make this statement. I feel like in life, there's certain guarantees. There's death, taxes, and Lucy Hale may be looking for love in a movie at least once a year. I mean, can we
or multiple ones. That's so funny. Yes, Jim, that's true. And also, like, most of the projects I'm doing now have been adapted from a successful book.
Right.
So, which is great, and there is that pressure, but you kind of know you have this built-in audience, but you also know you have an audience that is looking to make sure you included all of their favorite parts of the book. But I guess yeah, it's a theme in my personal life and my career is just like looking for love. I mean, it's not intentional by any means. Like I want to be a part of projects because they speak to me and they are a story that I want to tell. And I read this script and it completely moved me.
May I say too that, Lucy has an incredible light about her when she's on set. When you see her on screen, you instantly fall in love with this kind of a person. So I think, in fact, it's a compliment that you continue to do work that makes people feel good about themselves.
Aw,
I think that is,
what
no,
a
I mean that. I think
aw.
it's, I mean that. I think that that's actually an incredible quality you have, and you should continue to spreading that light.
I
Thank
agree
you. My life
completely,
coach.
100%. I'm falling in love with you, Lucy, every time I see you in these movies, and both of you in this film. I love that. We don't need the superheroes all the time. We can have some real love stories in there too. And
Love that.
keep on bringing that mission, Lucy, please. And you
I
too,
will,
Kunal.
Jim. Next time we talk, I'm sure it'll be about the same thing. But
Love it. I can't wait for it. Thanks
Bye.
so
Thank
much,
you.
guys.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.